everyone. My name is Mariana and I'm a teacher at Spoken Learning. And today I'm going to talk to you about a book that's really cool if you like dark humor and all of those things. So, yeah, I'm going to talk to you about this book. But before we begin, I want to talk to you guys about the fact that we are a school that provides both English and Spanish lessons to both children and adults. So, yeah, we start all of our students have personalized and tailored lessons according to their learning needs. So we teach both children and adults starting from 5 years old and up. So if you're interested in learning Spanish with us, you can call that number that's right there in the banner and just ask for more information or schedule. You can even schedule your first is a Spanish lesson with us. All of us, the teachers at Spoken Learning, we are native speakers of Spanish. So you're going to get like the actual uses of the language. So you're not going to get like any weird constructions that you're never going to use in life just because that's how the teacher was supposed to show you or to teach you, right? No, we're actually teaching you how to use the language in real situations in with real conversations using the actual words that you need to communicate effectively in that language, which is Spanish. And I'm going to talk to you guys about a book, as I told you before. But, before that, I want to talk to you about something that will happen next week, which is something pretty cool, actually. I'm really excited about that. So, next week, you are invited to our free monthly conversational class. So, it's on Friday, Friday 29 at 5 p.m. Okay, so to save your spot, you can call the number that's right there in the banner, and that's right there in the presentation. And we provide a safe and respectful environment so that you can practice your Spanish. If you're already our student, we'll be more than happy to see you there and just to practice. It's super cool, right? To have that opportunity to practice with other people who are also learning that language. So the natives, we're going to have native speakers as hosts, of course, because we are going to be the ones giving that monthly conversational class. So we're gonna have also reduced groups for all different levels. So don't worry if you're a beginner, we're not gonna get you into the advanced group because it would be a pretty awful experience, right? But we're gonna have beginners groups and advanced groups, and also we're going to provide these conversational lessons for both children and adults. It's not only for adults; it's also for kids and teenagers, of course. So all of the topics that we will be talking about are of are interesting to the range of age that the students have, right? So in the adults conversational class, we're going to talk about different topics that are really interesting to adults, and also in the juniors or for the smaller ones, we're going to have a lot of activities and a lot of games and different opportunities to talk in or to express themselves in Spanish. So if you're interested, you can just call that number, or you can just call that number or text that number, okay? And back to today's topic. So, today I'm going to talk to you guys about this book that I have right here in my hands, which is Diablo Guardian. This is a book that I read many years ago, and honestly, I had a lot of fun while reading it. A lot of my of my classmates at college, they used to make fun of this book because they used to say that it was like bad literature and like, oh no, that's not like so good and you shouldn't be reading this. But honestly, it's fun. So it's a fun book that you can read if you want to just like have a good time and not think about things that much, which is also a blessing, right? To have fun things to read, fun things to listen to, fun things to watch, and not having to be like over analyzing everything the whole time. So yeah, a lot of my classmates, they used to say that this was like, yeah, bad literature. But I honestly think that it's good, and it also received an award, el Premio Alfaguara de 2003. Whoa, it's been a long time. So this book is by Javier Velasco. He's a Mexican author, and well, I'm gonna talk to you just a tiny bit about this book. So, what can you find in this book? You can find dark humor because the story is basically, I don't want to spoil anything, but the story is basically about this girl who's from like a middle class, lower class family, and she's like so frustrated because she wants to be rich and he wants to be like um yeah, like all of those wealthy girls that she studies with, and she's just like really, yeah, she's really frustrated with her life, and there's a lot of social criticism because this girl, she's like a rebel. She's super rebellious, and she doesn't want to be called by her actual name. So she kind of changes her name, and at a very young age, at a very early, sorry, age, she starts asking people to call her Violeta. And her actual name, her real name is Rosalba. So she says like, okay, that name is like super boring, and yeah, it's boring. So I don't want to be called, I don't want to be named after like that. I want to be my name now. Sorry, my mind just like went somewhere else. So yeah, my name is Violeta. It's not Rosaura or Rosalba. So yeah, this girl, when she turns 15, she makes a decision. So she says like, guess what? I'm just gonna go after. I'm gonna look outside for the life that I'm looking, that always wanted, and I've always wanted to be a rich girl, and I'm so tired of my family, and they're like they believe that they are like high class, but they're not. So she's like this kind of rebellious teenager who hates her parents, like most teenagers do at a certain age, right? But she takes this like to a whole new level because she does a lot of crazy stuff and she gets into a lot of trouble. So basically, the story revolves around Violeta, but it also revolves around this. He's a pretty, I don't know, he's a disagreeable character, to be honest, because he's like, actually, the name that they give to him, or the nickname that he has, is Pig. Okay, so he's like a pig. So yeah, he's super disagreeable, but he's like a super important character in the story because he helps Violeta through a lot of stuff. So whenever she gets into trouble, she calls this guy, and that's the reason behind the title of the book, right? Because he's like his garden devil. So, yeah, it has some parts that are like super dark, and you know that you shouldn't be laughing at those things, but well, you laugh anyways, or I laughed a lot with this book, and some parts that were like dramatic, but I don't know, the author just it's super funny when he talks about a crime because, well, of course, this is not for kids, okay? If you're a kid or you're like a younger person, you shouldn't read this until you turn like, I don't know, maybe 17, 18, I don't know. But for adults it's super fun. So it has a lot of things that happen, and it has a lot of dark passages, and well, he talks about a crime that happens, and he starts talking about it in a very, yeah, humoristic tone, and it's kind of funny because also the main character Violeta, she's like super funny. She's mean, but she's funny because she's mean. And well, the decadence, this is like a wording. If you don't like decadence, if you don't like yeah, those types of stories or those types of characters, you shouldn't read this, okay? Because the characters are like rotten to the core. They're just like, yeah, they're bad people at a certain point. They do things that are like immoral, some things that are like just plain wrong, right? But they are memorable characters, but well, they live in this type of decadence, especially Violeta because she goes through a lot. And yeah, and well, that's basically what you can find. I don't want to talk to you a bit. Well, the structure is interesting though, because you have one chapter in which Violeta is speaking and saying like the story from her point of view, and in the other one you have Pig's perspective. So Pig is basically like this um, mama's boy who hasn't grown up, but he does a lot of things that are not that right. And Violeta, she's like this grown up teenager, you know, like that character in The Professional with Natalie Portman and I forgot the name of the other actor. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But well, she's like that kind of, she's like Matilda. She's like that type of character. She's like super tough, and she's um yeah, she doesn't care about anything but herself. Well, Matilda wasn't like that, but she was tough. But well, basically the characters are just like um yeah, they're super different, but at the same time they're really alike. So, well, I don't want to give you any spoilers. So, this is a pretty good book that I recommend to you today. And well, I think that you would enjoy it if you like these types of topics. And well, that's pretty much it for today. So, yeah, don't forget that you are invited to our monthly conversational class. You can call the number that's right there in the banner or just here, right? So it's going to be next Friday at 5 p.m. And well, that would be pretty much it for today. Muchas gracias por escuchar la presentación o la recomendación del libro del día de hoy. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, everyone. Happy Friday. And well, don't forget to like our Facebook page. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us in on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter, and everything. Okay. So that's it for today. Have a great day, everyone. Don't forget that we provide lessons for both children and adults starting from 5 years old and up. And you can schedule a trial lesson or your first Spanish lesson, why not? By calling to the number that's right there in the banner, okay? So all of our classes are private, given by native speakers of Spanish, and well, they are tailored in order to fulfill all of your learning needs. So that was it for today. Have a great day, everyone, a great afternoon, and a great weekend. So goodbye. I'll see you guys later. Bye.